Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. This wasn't the first time Dante Falconeri had to take his father in, and it's unlikely to be the last. Cyrus spills all about his attack to Laura in the General Hospital recap for Saturday, January 6, 2024, which results in Sonny going down hard. In this episode, Sam and Drew argued about Scout's future, Sasha tried to calm Nina, Cody was summoned by Felicia, and Bobby's office was full. Let's delve a little deeper into the details now. Sonny encountered more difficulties. Laura, ever the loyal sister, spent a significant amount of time in the hospital in her brother's room, waiting for him to recover consciousness. When Dante walked in, he jolted her awake. They went into the hall to discuss, but Cyrus soon came around. Dante began his inquiry while Laura raced to be beside him. Unfortunately for Dante, Cyrus was not divulging any vital information. Yes, he was attacked, but it didn't matter who or why. Only God has the power to judge and punish. That did not sit well with the detective. He asked Laura to find out the truth, which she did. Cyrus had no qualms about telling his sister that her friend Sonny had beaten him up. Laura was skeptical until he explained why. This was not an attack on him. He happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong moment, and he became the target of Sonny's rage at his lying liar wife. Sonny received a visit from Lois. She noticed the suitcases and wasn't surprised to learn that he was kicking Nina out for the time being. But she was startled he was still wearing his ring. He moped and complained a little, and they spoke about how annoying his wife was. She then dispatched him to clean up those bleeding knuckles. Dante arrived shortly after he entered the next room, to arrest his father. Nina, on the other hand, spent the day complaining to Sasha about how bad she was. Nobody will ever forgive her. Sasha let her have her pity party before pointing out the damage she had done in the past. She was formerly public enemy number one. She is now adored by practically everyone. Nina can have it one day, right? Felicia returned to the hospital with the emotionally taxing chore of packing up Bobby's office. Fortunately, she didn't have to do it alone. Anna was immediately beside her. They packed all of Bobby's belongings in boxes while crying. When they were almost finished, Felicia shared some life lessons she had learned from Bobby, particularly the importance of helping people in times of sadness. She had hardly finished saying that when she received word that the test results she had submitted were ready. Meanwhile, Cody contacted Maxie. He expressed his sympathies for Bobby's death before revealing his huge ambitions. He wants to exact his vengeance by purchasing the house where he grew up. It's past time for Serenity to return to his family. When Felicia arrived, that conversation was quickly pushed to the side. She needed to speak with Cody about why he lied about his DNA findings. She dropped the bombshell that she ran her own. Sam and Drew argued about Scout's future in Sam's house. He was there to take their daughter to collect her uniform, but Scout informed him that she would not be leaving. There will be no expensive schmancy school for their daughter. Drew was irritated that Sam would make that decision without consulting him. She was irritated that he discussed the school switch with Scout before speaking to her. They exchanged some snide remarks before realizing they were both wrong. It's past time for them to improve their co-parenting skills. What is Jocelyn Jack's problem with her brother? General Hospital spoilers for January 8, 2024 include rage, poignant and emotional memories, and sexual tension. This episode is not to be missed. For the record, Jocelyn Jacks is the one spewing venom. She is furious with her brother Michael. What could she possibly blame her for? She's obviously been a staunch supporter of Sonny and Nina since the moment she learned of their relationship. Joss's rage does not fade quickly after it bursts. In fact, her staunch anti-Sonny position has only somewhat softened over time. This is primarily owing to her feelings for Dex, Sonny's right-hand man. So Michael should be cautious, because his sister is presumably furious that he has kept Nina's status as an SEC whistleblower hidden from her and Carly for the last few months. Will this debate be short-lived? Will this be a one-time occurrence? When Tracy Quartermain came upon a photo of Lucy and Scott sitting together at a pub, there was an instant power shift, because she now realizes their public spat was a lie. So what about Scott's flirting and constant texting? Clearly, it was all a ruse. What will be her next move? It appears to be to dump this knowledge into Brooke Lynn's lap. What does Tracy's granddaughter intend to do with this information? Scott and Lucy, friends and exes who plan and build heat together. Is that something? Someone should ask them because they're ready to share an explosive moment. This may be excellent news for Scott, who is painfully lonely, and bad news for Lucy's boyfriend, Martin. Bobby's death has had an ongoing impact on her friends and family. Carly and Elizabeth will likely bond over their memories of the grandma, mother, friend, and renowned GH nurse. Maxie and Felicia naturally turn to each other for comfort as they continue to grieve Bobby. The mother and daughter owe everything to her and will always remember how powerful she was in their lives. Mornings on Soap Hub are for discussion or wild speculation about General Hospital's current stories, where they're heading, how they're doing, and sometimes just what we're expecting to see in Port Charles in the near future. Discover what the GH spoilers for January 8, January 12, 2024 have in store for your favorite Port Charles characters. These General Hospital spoilers hint to adventure, reminiscences, and much more. This is a week you will not want to miss. In what is sure to be an emotional moment, Sonny seeks out his former wife, Carly. He understands what her mother meant to her. Following Bobby Spencer's burial service, Carly is entrusted with completing her mother's unfinished business in Amsterdam, which proves to be easier said than done. Fortunately, Miss Spencer is joined on her expedition by Felicia Scorpio, the princess of misadventures. Back at home, Felicia's daughter Maxie and a reporter sit down with Bobby's family to share their thoughts of the late, much-missed lady and General Hospital star. Jocelyn confronts Michael, Stella and Marshall argue, Curtis encourages Trainer, and Laura accompany Esme, Avery Kristen Pole, to the Port Charles Police Department. Also, Diane and Robert are likely to clash, and Dex will be compelled to show off his heroic side. Meanwhile, Tracy discovers Scott and Lucy's scheme and shares her findings with Brooke Lynn. The con partners enjoy a tense moment. Finally, Spencer is visited by an unexpected visitor. Is Esme on the scene to disclose that her memories have returned, or, at the absolute least, that she may face major consequences for breaking into Windermere? How about Nicholas, his estranged father? Mornings on Soap Hub are for discussion or wild speculation about General Hospital's current stories, where they're heading, how they're doing, and sometimes just what we're expecting to see in Port Charles in the near future. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.